Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
All right, checking back in with Alana. Alana, here close to home in northern Utah, at least, weather pretty quiet here so far this week.
Yeah, it's been
scattered
really
with activity.
Yes, in the south, we definitely were dealing with that wet weather in central and southern Utah, but along the Wasatch Front, it was unsettled, but we didn't see the rain. This is that stormy sunset caught by Don Can and Sandy. Thanks, Don, for sending that our way. Pretty shot there as we rolled into tonight, but have to show you the rain that was coming down in Iron County and that rainbow that came along with it. Soggy near Cedar City, Enoch, Parowan, storms rolling through. They were moving from west to east. That is just such a cool shot. We caught that earlier in our newscast. As we look at those rainfall totals, you're able to see that places like King County and Kanab getting more than 4/10. Tropic pretty close to that. Cedar City got 0.37, but Heber, backside of the Wasatch, picking up more than 3/10, and St. George getting measurable moisture today. So the storms were out there coming through with the showers and some thunderstorms that packed a decent amount of lightning. Now, all this moisture has helped us. We talked last night about that record in St. George, but as you look at other cities throughout the Beehive State, including Salt Lake, Cedar City, and Moab, you're able to see that we're above average when it comes to the water year. Reminder here, starts October 1st, holds on through September 30th, so we still have plenty of time left, but we're above average in Moab, Cedar City with some healthy numbers, and Salt Lake cracking the top 25 when it comes to water years, which is nice to see, and we could add to these totals in the coming weeks. New record for St. George is awesome. That wet weather, much needed. Okay, satellite radar shows those storms as we got through the last several hours. Here we are at 10:15, and you can see some echoes of moisture over in the West Desert. We've got over Nephi, some showers moving through, and some spotty activity in south central and southeastern Utah tonight. Nocturnal showers, definitely possible, so we could see those lingering, and eventually they're going to clear. What a pretty sunset. Great one, Chris. Thank you for sending that our way. Just gorgeous. High temperatures today hit 87 again in Salt Lake City, so we were above average, low 80s in Logan. Saw those 80s on the eastern side of the state. We stayed in the 70s in Blanding and Lake Powell, Cedar City as well. And that was because of the rain that was coming through. Temperatures dropped rapidly with the heavy rain, and that allowed for highs to stay lower than they're supposed to be this time of year. 86 in St. George. Now, as we head into the close of the hour, upper 60s expected with partly cloudy skies. So if you've got to step outside one last time, or you're walking the dog, putting out the trash, expect those 60s. It's a cool, brisk overnight. And then as we head into tomorrow, we'll be warming things up with partly cloudy conditions. And yes, the chance of wet weather, it does not go away. For the midweek, Futurecast shows us why. Okay, so the showers tonight, they start to clear. They're on the move. But notice, I'll get out of the way here so you can see southeastern Utah, some spotty activity there. Quieter for the overnight, clouds hanging around, partly cloudy. Here we are by 8 a.m., quiet morning commute, but we do have the chance of showers starting to bubble up, not just in southwestern Wyoming, but east of I-15, Wasatch back yet again, and over the Uintas. It's not just the higher terrain, though, that will see the possibility of isolated storms and showers. It's also central Utah and the south, another round for the southwest desert and south central portion of the state, and we have more activity towards the Wasatch Plateau into Utah County. Now, that slight chance for an isolated storm holds on, and it looks like for the Wasatch Front, Wednesday is the best chance for us to see that moisture. We keep that unsettled pattern into Thursday, which you're going to notice as we get through our Wednesday evening, but then things start to dry out. It's possible we could see flash flooding. This was actually downgraded. So for our Wednesday, we saw the probable risk go away, possibility for the Mighty 5 and the surrounding areas. Taking a look there at that St. George 7-day, giving you a really good idea of those isolated storms with 90s. We do dry things out as we get through the weekend with high pressure coming back. Also looking at the chance along the Wasatch Front of warmer temperatures eventually. So a cold front coming through with an area of low pressure that's going to bring those storms. We'll drop our daytime highs into the upper 70s. High pressure moves back in, quieting things down for the weekend. Hello, 80s. We knew that you weren't going to go away. I'm going to be honest. 80s are my favorites when it comes to temperature. 70s are nice. 90s are okay. 80s where it's at, and we'll get a few of those as we get through the weekend. So if you have outdoor plans, you've got good news for Saturday and Sunday. Emily, Sarah, come on, tell me you're going to be out there and enjoying it.
Of course, a gift of a week to you too, Alana. Thanks so much for that. Well, the University of Utah's new Maternal Health Research Center receiving a $14 million grant to reduce pregnancy-related deaths. Get this, doctors say the U.S. has a high rate of maternal mortality, and in Utah, substance use is the leading cause of pregnancy-related deaths. Doctors at the